history of the world according to the Democrat Party. So they needed to have an explanation as to how this guy won. Because of course it can't be the fact that they deindustrialized Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, flooded the country with a bunch of illegals and allowed opioids into the country. There must be another reason. So they tried Cambridge Analytica first. Do you remember that was the first attempt?
Yes.
The Cambridge Analytica thing, that it was Donald Trump's ability to get in the back end of Facebook. That's why he won. But that didn't really satisfy the Democrats. And so simultaneously, we know this because the Russia narrative came ex nihilo. It came out of nowhere. And
that's the way it felt. I was completely confused.
And Tulsi is getting to the bottom of it. And I'm not going to pretend to know all the details of what she's working on. And I've been cheering her on, sending her text messages saying, you go, Tulsi, you go, because it's so wrong what happened to President Trump and so wrong what happened to our country. But when you think about it, it desensitized the entire Democrat Party to then have a very negative view of Russia, even beyond a normative Western view of Russia, as if Donald Trump is an attaché of the Kremlin. And if you hate Trump, you therefore must also hate Putin and Russia. So fast forward to Putin's invasion of Ukraine, you had the entire Democrat Party and the base of the Democrat Party that used to be anti-war, that used to be where the Ben and Jerry's guy was. You had him on your show. It was great. But the rank and file kind of had a subdued response at best to the financing of the Russian-Ukrainian war, largely because of Russiagate, because so many base members of the Democrat Party and the activists were led to believe that Donald Trump only became president because of the assistance of the Kremlin.
So smart. And can I just add one parenthetical note that a lot of them were pro-Russia when it was Soviet.
Correct.
Because the Soviet Union was above all anti-Christian. And then when the country became Orthodox again, it was easy to hate it again.
Yes. And you know this, you helped lead the, I don't want to say even anti-war, just the skepticism from the West viewpoint that why are we sending all this money to Ukraine? Is it good for us? That used to be a left-wing thing. That used to always be driven from the base of the Democrat Party. And from AOC to Elizabeth Warren to Bernie Sanders, they were largely silent on the amount of money that we sent to Ukraine. So why?